Matt?
Oh yeah, hi.
Hello.
There's a join call function.
Huh.
All right. I never logged out of Skype on my phone, and my phone rang, not my computer.
What's happening?
Exactly. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Alright, shall we get this party started?
And shit show.
This is the podcast we call a shit show. No filter as our lips go. 3 hosts to get to know. First up, Brian, clinically insane and a bit racy. Matt, well he's just batshit crazy. Anthony, last but not least, not crazy but don't unleash the beast. He'll debate you until your opinion's released. I wish I could say we're better than the rest, but we're just mediocre at best. This is it, grab a chair and sit and get ready for the shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to The Shit Show, a mediocre at best podcast where everything's made up and the points don't matter. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Costanza. With me, as always, Brian Rooney.
You.
And Matt.
Hello.
Whoa.
What? Crazy.
Whoa.
What was that?
I don't know. It's, the intro makes sense now because it's just the three of us.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
So,
Blue Streak reference, check. Just
yes. Now, can you explain why Chris is not here?
No.
Well, can you attempt to explain
Sure.
why Chris...
So, earlier in the day, we sent messages around saying, can we record tonight? I believe Matt kicked it off, which is, I'm pretty sure, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing.
That is
That
rare,
was
but we had to do
easily-
it.
Well, I hit my head so hard before on the wall. I didn't know how much longer I would be awake tonight.
No, the fact that you said let's record before you hit your head, 35 episodes have been done. That is the first time you ever said let's record.
Fact.
No, I suggested after. Wait.
Well,
now I don't remember. My head
you
hurts.
texted us,
You texted us early this afternoon.
and then later said I might not be awake, my head hurts.
I don't even know.
Anyway,
He's
so
con-
we established that we would be recording tonight at probably in the 10 to 11 range. Chris was there for those conversations.
He said he would be here.
And yes, he said he would be here, and then I guess decided last minute to go to the Cheesecake Factory instead.
With no cell phone.
His cell phone died. I got a text from Nicole that says it's this Chris in parentheses, which I'm assuming means that he's sending the message. Probably not coming on tonight if you're doing it at 10 at Cheesecake Factory, and my phone is dead. So
And what time was that?
that was at 9:27.
Who the hell just goes there Monday night at 9:30? I think Matt pointed that out. Who does that?
Chris.
What time are they open
The answer
until?
is Chris. I don't know.
11, I feel? I don't know.
I feel like you shouldn't go there that late. They're not going to like them.
Matt and Chris equally dedicated to this podcast.
Together we're almost one person.
Right. Although I gotta say, pretty dedicated if you're coming on with a concussion.
True. This could be, the 36th podcast, but also the last written and spoken words by me.
You're writing something?
No, I forgot the words spoken.
He's just going to be a vegetable after this.
Yeah. I hate vegetables.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So, I don't think we ever recorded on a Monday.
No.
It's kind of interesting. I guess this could be an I'm sorry it took so long to post last week's.
Wait, did you even post it yet?
Yeah, it's posted.
Okay.
I posted it either Saturday or yesterday.
By the time you're all listening to this episode, it too will be out. These are just facts.
So, I mean, we recorded late last week. I think it was like Thursday or something like that. So we got one email from over the weekend. So email sspodcast1@gmail.com. This is from Marcy, and she says, "This question isn't because I care. It's pure curiosity. You guys all seem to be very bizarre, nerdy, weird, and just downright stupid. So I'm just curious what your relationship status is, if anyone actually puts up with you, or Brian, if you are in fact gay." Chris is engaged, right?
That is correct.
And we all have girlfriends, so
Fact.
I don't have a boyfriend. I do have a girlfriend. Not gay. That's it.
Girlfriend.
Prove it.
Girlfriend. Yeah, prove it.
Fucking hate you. So as you guys know, I watch terrible movies constantly.
Mhm.
Like I've spoken about a lot of these movies that I watch on here. So I wasn't feeling very well yesterday, so I was just laying on the couch just trying to get rid of a headache, and I was watching these bad movies. So I watched a few movies. Now, 2 movies that I watched yesterday. One of them was called
I'm sorry, your video just kicked in, and you're in such a weird. I just wouldn't have expected you to be in the position that you're in.
What am I in?
You know what? You've never sit that way. You're always facing, or you're lounging the other way. So it was just throwing me off.
Better?
Yes, thank you. Proceed or persist.
Persist. Definitely persist.
So the movie I watched Sharktopus vs. Terracuda.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
strong.
obviously a Sharktopus is a mix of an octopus and a shark.
Obviously.
And a
Naturally.
Terracuda would be, the extinct dinosaur pterodactyl mixed with a barracuda, so it could fly and swim.
Sure.
Now, I didn't watch this one, but there also is a Sharktopus versus whale wolf. So whale and wolf, not
Ooh.
werewolf. But now I
Whale
wanna read
wolf.
something. Whale, like
Whale wolf.
giant fish, whale,
Mhm.
and a wolf.
Oh
It
my
just sounds
god,
like
we're
you
not
have
going to
an
get
issue
into this
pronouncing
argument.
things.
A fish and a whale, not the same.
I know it's a mammal. I know. It's not an argument when I know it. I'm just so he knows I'm not saying werewolf.
Moosin.
It's a moosin.
It's a movement.
So I'm going to read you the plot for Sharktopus vs. Terracuda, okay? It says, Sharktopus vs. Terracuda finds an American scientist up to no good, in parentheses, as usual, by creating a
Whoa. Calm down, world.
This is what is on IMDb right next to the picture for the movie. So you can actually read this for
Check
yourself.
out that box art right now.
Up to no good, as usual, by creating the half pterodactyl, half barracuda, Terracuda. When the when the creature inevitably escapes, it's up to Sharktopus to stop him. Now, Sharktopus had its own movie where it just fucking killed everyone, so now Sharktopus is the good guy, apparently. But, now, so I just read you that. I want to read you the plot for Sharktopus vs. Whalewolf. When a mad scientist mixes the genes of a killer whale and a wolf, it creates the whale wolf, and it's up to Sharktopus to stop it. Are we kidding? Are we kidding?
Oh my god.
It's the same plot. Just a different stupid mix of species.
It makes me want to just think up other different species.
Well,
I was actually so confused because I couldn't remember the name of the first movie that you said, so I was like, wait, did he just say the same thing twice? You did, kind of.
kinda, but I didn't.
Wait, what was the first one?
Sharktopus vs. Terracuda.
Terracuda.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The old Terracuda. Oh,
Yeah,
Dino Shark.
No, Dino Shark was good.
Piranaconda?
That was a good one, too. But when I say good one, I don't mean good good movie. I mean entertained me.
Three-headed Shark Attack?
That one I didn't watch yet. I watched Two-Headed Shark Attack.
Mega Shark versus the Colossus?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And did you see Levalantula?
No, that's the new one. I didn't watch that yet.
Oh, Ralph Garman's in that one, I think. I like him.
Someone famous was in that one. So speaking of
The
famous.
Goop?
So speaking of famous. I watched a movie yesterday called Swamp Shark. Again, I like bad sci-fi movies. I don't know why. So in Swamp Shark, they find this weird shark thing, and it gets loose in a swamp. Whatever, the usual. But so there's a cop that you see like halfway through the movie. It's a stupid cop, not a big part, but I'm like, this cop looks really familiar. Like
Carl Winslow.
No, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I know who this is. Who are you? I look him up. Wade Boggs. Anthony doesn't know what I'm talking about, but Matt does.
Oh man,
His name's not ringing a bell.
Wade Boggs. Did we talk on this podcast about Wade Boggs and how many beers he used to drink when he would fly cross country?
No, but just for anyone that doesn't know, Wade Boggs was on the New York Yankees during like all their championships. Like, he's an all-star, and he's in Swamp Shark. Is he a Hall of Famer?
He's definitely a Hall of Famer, and there's all this folklore around Wade Boggs that when he used to travel, or presumably still to this day, but when he used to travel like east to west coast for like long road trips in baseball, that he would pound upwards of 100 or more beers in a single trip, not even exaggerating. They said that they would have to bring him multiple cases of beer for cross-country trip. I'm just amazed about how much liquid that is, let alone alcoholic liquid. But that's not even, look it up, literally hundreds. It's like Paul Bunyan-style folklore around this guy. It's awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's crazy. But, like, the way I was like, that's Wade Boggs. I just started thinking of John Mulaney's stand-up when he was talking about Dean Cain being in, like, a lineup. I think on, like, Law and Order or something. He's like, I knew she wasn't going to say it, but I just wanted her to be like, is that Dean Cain? And that's what I was like, is that Wade Boggs? Like, I just had the same freaking, like, reaction. Like, Wade Boggs.
That's great.
What are you doing in Swamp Shark, Wade Boggs? I think I should, like, tweet that at him.
Do it.
What? Gonna.
Get him on the podcast.
Do it.
What do I say? I'm not good at this. Let me find him on what is this? We've gone over
Brian's
this.
Been distracted.
Matt, we've gone over that.
I know, but it's persisting.
No, I genuinely believe that you forgot because you were hit in the head.
No, actually, I really did forget.
Is there a story to how you got hit in the head?
No, not a good one.
Well, can we hear the bad one? Liz.
Yeah, I just went to go lay on the bed, but we don't have a headboard, and all the pillows were on the floor because I was mid making the bed. I basically just dove headfirst into the wall, I guess.
I thought you said it wasn't a good story.
It's not really a story. It's just this happened.
So Wade Boggs' Twitter handle is ChickenMan3010.
Nice.
Boom.
What is wrong with this man? So what should I say to him?
Couple questions.
Okay.
That's it. See if he
That's it. I don't think he has much going on. He'll just be like, "Yeah, what's up? You want to grab coffee or something?"
Or 100 beers?
I don't know. Let's see what he has going. Just ask him, hey, what's up? Are you free Friday?
I want to ask him why he's in Swamp Shark.
It sounds like he could be in the next movie, Swamp Shark versus the Chicken Man.
I'm tweeting at him now. Someone else run the conversation.
Run it?
Mm-hmm.
Right into the ground. So something happened today that every time I notice it drives me crazy. You're aware that in New Jersey you can't pump your own gas, correct?
Correct.
Why is it that people get out of their car and stand next to the guy? Just sit there. Just sit there and wait.
Moral support.
Like, what are you doing? It's not going to make him pump the gas any faster. He's not going to get to you before he gets to the other people that were there before you. Sit in your car and wait. It drives me crazy.
Do people actually get out? I don't know
Yeah.
if I've ever
Oh no,
seen
this is something that I notice all the time, constantly. And you know what? I would be okay with it if they had an out-of-state license plate and they weren't aware of the situation. That they're not.
Yeah, that was going to be my guess, that they get out and then they see that they're not allowed, but then they try to play it cool like they were already going to get out of their
Right.
car anyway.
And they just stretch.
Yeah. It's been a long trip. Oh, I just want to... Yep, tires look good,
Just
still
doing
there.
that gas pump reach. Yeah, well, the first thing I do when I notice it is check and see if the license plate is New Jersey, because otherwise I won't get angry. It's just, I don't know, it's just, people just annoy me. Everything that people do
It's not
annoy
just
me.
New Jersey, though, because when I was in Portland, Oregon, and I got out to pump my own gas because I did not pay any attention to signs, and I got screamed at that they're a full-service state. So it's not just New Jersey.
No, I'm not saying that it's just New Jersey. I'm saying that I was asking if you know that
Right,
New
but you're
Jersey-
saying if they have an out-of-state license, you
then
wouldn't
it's
be mad.
I'm saying there's more of a reason that it would be okay. Like because most likely if you're out of state in New Jersey pumping gas, you're from New York, and in New York you can pump your own gas. There's no issue.
Okay.
But it drives me crazy. Just a little thing, just one of those little things that drives me mad.
Okay.
I'm a very angry person, and
You?
everything that people do annoys me.
What are you, me? Are we switching roles?
No, I'm just the time bomb.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna be in jail or dead from going on some kind of rampage.
Right.
This is inevitable.
So Saturday we ran a 5K, and by ran I mean I walked most of a 5K.
I want to do what you did. I saw the pictures. Why the hell did you not invite me? I mean, I couldn't have gone anyway because I wasn't in the state. Well, I was in the state, not in the city. Whatever. Why couldn't I go? Why? I mean, why?
I don't know. I didn't plan the whole thing. I just was asked, and I was like, sure, and I went. It was an inflatable 5K, Matt. So there were gigantic inflatable obstacles along this whole 3+ mile course.
Was one of them a bouncy castle?
Okay, so they're all pretty much bouncy castles.
Oh.
So here's how it starts off. You run up this, it's like gigantic bouncy steps. So you could either clamber, or jump on top of them and bounce your way up. And when you reach the top, you slide down. And it's
You sound like a commercial right now. You can either clamber, or jump up.
So you slide down the end, and then you run for whatever long period it is until you reach the next one, this one was like clearly just they didn't have any other good ideas, so this one was just the one that like filled some space because it was a gigantic, it looked like an air mattress has dimples.
Yes.
Imagine that, but instead of dimples it's just like straight up holes. So they're circles, it was like kind of like a tire run where you have to like high knee it and get in and out of all the holes.
Yeah.
And that sounds terrible. And run all the way to the end. So that was the second one, which was great. And then we did that one real quick. And then we get to the next one, which was a bunch of levels. So it's just like these cubes. Now this one really looked like a bouncy house, but it was just these different level cubes. Some were like shorter than others, some were higher, and you could either you could climb them or go as like slowly. But obviously, being a giant kid, I just ran at it and jumped. Right, so you're jumping on each of these different levels, and I mean, you could have easily gotten hurt on any of them. Like it was like twisting your ankle would have been so simple. The next one, you go into this giant pen of these huge bouncy balls that are like the size of you. They're like almost like Zorb size, maybe bigger. And you go to run through it, but there's people that are working there that are throwing them at you. So you have to make your way through to the end, fighting off of these gigantic inflatable balls. You get to the next one, which is something out of like Fun Bubble. If you remember Fun Bubble.
It's a good name drop.
Yeah.
Good name drop to only Staten Islanders.
Yep.
Good job.
So I don't even know.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It was a bubble. It was pretty fun.
It's a bubble of fun.
So that one had
Fun
like
bubble.
different, like they had just had bouncy pieces in all different directions. So you had to like climb over, jump under, go like roll through. Like I just dove right into it. I had a blast on that one. And you keep going. The next one was like, it was a kind of like a ladder. You have to climb up one side and then slide down the other. 3 of them were like that. So I'm not going to go through all of those, but 3 of them were like that. I feel like, again, they didn't have too many ideas, so they were like, put another one of those ladder ones there.
When is the next one of this? I feel like we all need to do this.
Sometime next year, I guess. But yeah, we'll all sign up. We'll make a shit show team, and we'll go.
Next year? Like, we can't do one, like, next week?
I don't know. If there's one available, we can do it.
Well, can you give me the name and I'll
it
find
was
it?
Insane Inflatable 5K. That's what it was called.
I'm gonna look that shit up. I feel like, by the way, back to Fun Bubble. Like,
Yeah.
they definitely thought of that name. Like, hey, it's a bubble. It's fun. Fun Bubble. Like otherwise, like, who just thinks of Fun Bubble?
How about Fun Station?
It was we had a lot of fun places.
All aboard the train, the Fun Station.
They had a band there of mechanical animals.
Yep. It was Chuck E. Cheese, but way creepier because at least Chuck E. Cheese has nationwide brand recognition.
Right.
This was just some psycho, like, I don't know, a bear in overalls singing loud.
It's like Banjo and Kazooie. Where were they? I forgot where they were, though. Were they, like, up in that weird, creepy pizza room?
Yes.
And then you went to play laser
No,
tag.
it wasn't up. It wasn't up. It was they were down. They were where, like, that restaurant.
But
it
was in the pizza room though.
Okay, so it was in the
no,
pizza
that
room.
was the party. It was the party room.
It was a pizza room. What else did you eat in that room?
Well, maybe I should explain.
Cakes.
I would often take my slice
Cakes.
of pizza and eat it everywhere.
I did say cupcakes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Laser tag was the best, though. I loved that.
Yeah.
No, but the problem was you would get into it and get yelled at because you're not supposed to roll, but
Yeah.
why would you not roll? I remember when they first put it out, they had smoke at one point, but then all the asthmatics
And you
including
couldn't
myself,
breathe.
couldn't breathe.
Yep.
Because I was an asthmatic at the time.
Yeah, me too.
That shit. And it was like a smoke bomb of just death, like halfway through it.
But you're
And
still running anyway, and you're like, as you're shooting everything.
Like, good thing I'm on the blue team because that's what I'm turning. And then the points never made sense. I felt like I always shot everyone, and I had like no points all the time.
No, that made no sense.
Like, probably because I shot everyone, including my team, because fuck you guys. But that was awesome. Remember Laser Q too? That had like all the obstacles in there.
Yeah, Laser Q was amazing. There was literally like digital grenades and grenade launchers and crazy shit.
We went to this one in Maryland, and we went on a road trip. It was me, Chris, that's been on here before, James, and Ivan, I think, at the time. And we went down to this one in Maryland, and they had, like, it was multiple tiers. There was ramps and stairs, and you could, like, go up and down. Yeah.
That was so delayed.
There were ramps and stairs and all that stuff. And this was, like, when we were, like, super into paintball, the four of us, so we were really getting into it, and we were like moving in formation and stuff around all the bends, and it's all of us and then like a bunch of 9-year-olds. So we're just, we're demolishing them with no mercy. And you're not supposed to run, so we're just
mercy,
right.
No ball. I just quoted that yesterday. I don't remember who I quoted it to or why, but I just quoted that yesterday. Little Giants. Wait, not to get another, like, you're gonna get back to the story.
Yeah.
But so we were talking about Little Giants, and Sean, I don't think Sean has ever been on here, but then he brought up a quote that I did not remember because I didn't understand it when I was a kid when I watched Little Giants.
Ooh, give it to me.
The beginning when they're all trying out for the Cowboys, when they're doing like the sprints and Ed O'Neill's like giving their times, when the fat kid runs, and then he comes back like after like two people have gone, he's like, "Coach, what was my time?" "I don't know, son. I don't have a sundial."
That's great.
Awesome.
So back to the laser tag. So we're all like really super into it. Like I said, everybody else there was like 9 years old, and you're not supposed to run. So I mean, we're walking really fast. We're just both of our feet, at least one foot is always on the ground. So this little kid was running, flying around, and he turns the corner, and there's James. And James is like a giant wall. So he ran right into James, bounced up on the floor. James bounced right off onto the floor. James points at him and he goes, "No running." And then he shoots him and he walks away. But they also had like these crazy power-ups, like these different stations that you would shoot, and you could shoot one that made your gun go full auto, so you could just hold the trigger down. They had one that did like a blast, like grenade type thing, where it would just, I guess, spray. And then they had one that was invisibility, and you would shoot it, and it would make you look like you were out, but your gun was still active.
Ooh.
It was real good. That place was awesome.
I feel like we need to go play laser tag.
Yeah.
And like get a GoPro.
Oh, I'm in.
Or just like attach our phones to our chest and periscope the whole shit.
I like it.
Ooh, live on Periscope.
Live on Periscope.
Oh man.
Can this happen?
Why can't it?
I'm just saying, like,
we can have
This is like a weirdly achievable thing.
Yeah.
like, can we do it though? Like, because we say we're gonna do a lot of things. Like, I don't know, a commentary over Blue Streak. We still haven't done that, Matt.
Brian.
Hey, that's your fault. I've been ready to go so many times. And you're like, oh no,
Oh, I have a concussion. Suck it up.
Yeah, whatever. If you guys come to me, I'll do it.
done.
Okay.
All right.
Brian, you can pick me up on your way out of work, since you work right over here.
Yeah, since I work right next to you, according to your dad, no problem.
Oh, true story. I was over by the Quest Diagnostics on by the MetLife Stadium. Is that the one where you work, Brian?
No, that's a patient area, like a training area.
Okay. It's really confusing over there. I had to go for
The
a
parking
meeting.
lot life, you mean?
My meeting was in what was it called? The Metropolitan Building or something like that. It's by like the Hilton over there. And I typed in the directions, and I kept missing the turn. It just kept sending me this big figure 8. Good thing I had left early for a meeting, and I had a time to eat a whole breakfast, but I missed the turn 3 times and must have made these big figure 8s. And the whole time I'm just like, oh my god, I hate New Jersey, and I don't understand, and I hate driving and all this. And then I eventually made it.
The quest I go to is like 15 minutes past that. It's in Teterboro.
That's not a word
So
I'm
that's
familiar
actually
with.
by me.
Teterboro?
Yeah, that's not that far.
It's right across from the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
You won't talk about that?
I don't want to. I don't know if I can.
Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to. No. It's done.
I don't really know what you're getting at.
I just don't want to talk about work.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, one thing that you would have really appreciated at the 5K was that there was a team all dressed in like purple parrots.
Ooh, interesting.
Real good.
I feel like, though, we need to get shit show shirts and do some kind of team event.
I think we need to let me get my tool shirts.
Yeah. So,
And on the back it just says, and the 5K persists. Which way to be go? These are all shirts that we need to have.
I gotta say, though, like, I've been listening to the old episodes. I've been working on, like, that just montage of us. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember a lot of stuff from the beginning episodes. One, because it was, like, over a year ago. And two, because they were just so bad.
Right.
But I gotta say, like, I lost my shit, though. And you were telling the story about the guy that, like, you thought was gonna jump off the ledge. And, like, that leads me to a question. What phone call would you get that would take you off the ledge? And Matt's like, pizza's here.
Do you have the story about the guy that got like electrified and thrown off the ladder in there yet?
No, not yet.
No.
I've only gone through it for a couple episodes,
one.
not many. Because I'm gonna do it when we get to episode 50. But
Right.
then I might actually have to break it up into segments so it's not just a long.
Now I get why you guys were texting earlier today. Pizza's here, but I didn't know any context.
Yeah, I got all those messages at once. I was real confused.
Oh yeah, this is how my life goes. I generally don't look at text messages. I check every like 45 minutes. This group will have something absurd over it, like a 57, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to realistically read 57 messages, so I scan through. I see things like pizza's here, Brian cursing about something, and then, hey, do you want to record tonight? That's more or less what sums up.
You said, hey, do you want to record tonight? So you're not seeing that in the 57.
That's today only, and this is only because I'm concussed.
The conversation that Chris and I were having, well, the argument was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, I was driving at the time, and my phone is just going crazy. And I'm like, either something really, really bad has happened, or something really, really stupid is going on.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, it was the latter.
Yeah. Do you want to clarify what was being said, or is it not even worth it?
You want me to read it?
I don't know if reading, whatever you want to do.
Let's see here.
This
This is just the nonsense that goes on, though. I mean, we might as well read it.
This is daily. Like, I wish our group chat was just like public. I really wish it was. And, like, people could just see the nonsense that goes on in there.
I'm actually trying to find it.
It was today.
It wasn't today.
Yes, it was.
No, it was last night.
October?
I don't.
What day is today?
I'm pretty sure It was today.
No. The pizza thing? That was last night. That's what I was talking about. I was driving home.
Oh.
That could have been today.
I have it right here. Yesterday at 10:38 p.m.
Wow.
First message from Brian.
That really felt like it was today.
I really thought it was today.
First message from Brian, in quotes, pizza's here. Chris, I want pizza. Matt, same. Matt really just thought we were talking about pizza.
I really did. I was like, oh my god.
And then the best part is the next message from Brian. That was a Matthew quote for the phone call that would talk him off the ledge. Chris, not at all concerned with Matt. So I don't get pizza? Because that's just cruel and unusual punishment, Brian. No one gets pizza. That's bullshit. Say that to the Ninja Turtles and see what happens. This is where when I was reading it, I was just like angry at you guys.
Why?
Well, they are teenagers, and Hannibal Buress taught me teenagers can be accused of
Can't be accused.
Can't be. Okay, so can't be accused of 2 words. Master.
You don't auto-corrected it.
2 words. Master baiting. They get mad, so I'll just tell them they can't have pizza. Because they touched themselves. They were teenagers 30 years ago. They're 40 now. You gonna get fucked up. That's from Chris.
Brian's response.
Brian's response. Well, depending on the type of turtle, 40 can still be a teenager. By their standards, with their average lifespan being much greater than that of humans. Chris, yeah, but those turtles are unintelligent. These are smart, mutated turtles. Who probably mature at a faster rate and are a lot stronger than humans, so I'd be worried if I were you. Too bad they aren't mutant subs, then you can just kill them with salt. Slugs. This is because that's the only message I feel that you've ever corrected. Because every time Brian sends me a message, I have to send him back, what? Question mark? And he just has to retype it.
I corrected subs to slugs.
You did. And Chris thought he beat you, but he didn't. I'm done here. I'm not reading the rest of this. This is just stupid. And this just keeps going. Blah, blah, blah.
But the best, like, at the end of it, you're just like, what the fuck just happened? And Chris's response is, Brian fucked me out of pizza.
That's what happened.
I really do wish, though, that, like, our group chat was just public.
You could just screenshot it and tweet it. Done.
It's way too much to screenshot.
Public.
Jiggle, what?
And send the picture of it looks like Anthony's gently stroking Brian's face.
What?
True.
That picture has been tweeted out so much because you have...
I know, but every time I look at it, it blows my mind because I'm legit reaching through the frame.
I really don't understand.
No, it doesn't make sense at all.
Wait a sec. If you zoom in on it...
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I really thought you were reaching through the frame until I zoomed in.
No, if you zoom in on it, it kind of still does look like I'm reaching through the frame.
Right, but you can see there's something behind me that makes it look like it's your hand.
With my nub of a hand that's reaching.
As we continue to talk about shit no one else can see.
Yeah, well, if you send it out, they can see it.
It's been out. It's on our freaking picture for the podcast.
Nobody looks at that. Brian, do you have any emails?
I went over it already.
Just it?
we went over emails like 2 days ago.
That's true.
Give them time. Give them time. There was something I want to talk about, and now I don't remember. Oh, no. Yes, got it.
Google.
Yes. So something that I never thought of and never thought would be fun was amazing. So when we went on, it was a double date Saturday night. We went to Monster Golf, which first off,
is that the indoor glow-in-the-dark golf?
Yeah. Now, this was in Edison, New Jersey, on Route 1. I drove past this every day going to school. Never knew it existed.
Well, you're not the most observant person.
Yeah, but you think I would... I like mini golf. You think I would notice that? Never noticed it. Anyway, so we played mini golf. We had a good time. Then they had like arcade stuff in there and air hockey. So the place was getting ready to close, and there was no one in there. But we decided we were going to play air hockey. So we were with a married couple. They were playing each other. I was playing against my girlfriend, and we were just playing each other. And then we had an idea to play 2-on-2 air hockey.
Okay.
Sounds violent.
It is violent because Dan and I were a teammate, and we're both violent, and we kept hitting each other and getting hurt. But so Jess and Kristen were a team, Dan and I were a team, and we're violent, and they're not, and we won because we're awesome. But anyway, so just regular air hockey, just get 4 people and go on 2-on-2 and try, 1, not to hurt your hands, and 2, play the game.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is new to you? You've never done this before?
No.
All right.
And they didn't yell at us. They watched us, and I thought they were going to yell at us like, "Hey, you can't do that."
You realize there's 4 paddles on the table, and it's pretty obvious that you could play with 4 people.
No, there's 2 paddles on the table for air hockey.
I've always seen 4.
I've never once seen 4 in my life.
Really?
There was 4 because there's 2 tables next to each other, so we took 2 from the other table.
No,
let's do this shit.
I've always seen 4.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I know I have because I've played with 4 people.
To quote you, I'm not saying you're a liar.
I just wish you lie so much.
All right, so can someone explain to me what Kanye West did? Because I keep hearing about it, but I don't watch award shows because
I'm too lazy to look it up. So I would love a recap.
Anthony?
I have no idea.
Damn it! How does that?
I do have a computer in front of me.
Right. Well, apparently he ended some terrible rant with he's going to run for president in 2020.
Kanye West declares 2020 presidential bid at VMAs.
Yeah. If he even gets through, if he doesn't run as independent, if he actually goes to something and gets through the primaries, not even wins. If he gets through the primaries, I'm leaving the country. I don't like.
It doesn't matter. Have you seen the big anomaly in the primary so far? That you know who the 3rd place candidate is in most areas and most polls.
These nuts.
These nuts. These nuts is like at the highest I've seen. These nuts in an area is like 11%. That's absurd. 11%? Are you kidding me? That's
nuts.
Yeah.
Yes. I have seen that. I didn't know it was real. I thought it was fake.
No, that's real.
Real?
Just because something is imaginary doesn't mean it isn't real.
Fuck. So no one can really explain what his rant was about. And have you guys seen all these miraculously good pictures of Kim Kardashian next to something that she looks like?
No.
I have seen some of those.
There was one with the penguin.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a link here that says Kanye West's VMA speech decoded.
And I'm sending you the penguin one. So just give me a quick recap of what Kanye did.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Well, I delegated this work to you, and you're not doing it.
Well, you know what it was? I opened up one page, and some video started playing, and I realized that video sound gets piped through the podcast recording, so I quickly X'd out of everything.
Fuck it. Well, someone just email us what Kanye did.
So I'm seeing Kanye and Taylor Swift hugging.
Okay. Oh, Matt, you weren't here in the last episode. We found out that I know way too much about Taylor Swift.
What do you know?
I know her middle name, her birthday. I saw her live.
You know her middle name?
Yes.
Do you even know my middle name?
Yes.
Okay. What's her middle name?
Hers is Allison. Yours is Philip.
Damn. Why do you know her middle name?
Oh my god, that picture.
Not why. How?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
When you said the penguin, I wasn't expecting you to send me a picture of Danny DeVito. Oh my god, she looks just like him.
I know. So, I don't... What happened to her?
She's pregnant.
You old? Is she pregnant?
That's more than just being pregnant. That's just being like...
The penguin?
She's pregnant and wants to take over Gotham.
And is just fat now. I never thought she was hot when everyone loved her, but she was alright. Wow, this is gross. Just gross.
Apparently he said bro a lot.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than him saying what Chris said last episode.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Well, what happened when I wasn't here? Because you know I don't listen to the thing.
He didn't even know.
Chris, without even knowing what he did, even when I joked about it, he just dropped an N-bomb out of nowhere.
What? That's crazy.
And he just didn't know, and I didn't edit it out, so it's still there.
Wait, why?
I don't remember.
This is like, you know that episode of It's Always Sunny with the Maniac, which is
Yes.
Roddy Piper? They're going through his car and they're talking about like, man, this guy's really crazy. And then they turn to Dennis and they're like, yeah, man, I don't know how to tell you this, but he keeps calling you the N-word.
I love It's Always Sunny.
It's
I've rewatched that whole series so many times.
It's a fantastic
Because
show.
of the implication.
Yeah.
That is one of the best. I made you watch that video, right, Ant?
What?
That video? Did I make you watch it?
What video? Like
Just
the-
that scene.
Oh yeah, but I had seen the episode.
Are these women safe? Yes, Mac, they're safe. It's the implication that they might not be.
And then that old woman looks at him. He's like, well, you certainly wouldn't be in any danger. So they are in danger.
No.
Oh my god. I think Dennis...
So we're out on the water. We have a few drinks. She comes downstairs. She's in the middle of nowhere. She knows there's nowhere to go, so she sees the bed. She's gonna sleep with me because of the implication.
The implication. I think Dennis is my favorite
Are
character.
you gonna
on the
rape
show.
these women?
Dennis is by far my favorite character. How about the episode with the storm they thought was going to like decimate Philadelphia, and they go to like whatever store the news was at, and Dennis is like, why don't we try to bring some ladies back to the bar?
Yep.
So he's talking with the girls and like, can our boyfriends come? And his like whole face changes, and he's like, how did you girls not know that I was inviting you back to my bar to bang you?
Oh my god.
They're all such terrible people on that show. It's great.
Yeah. It's so good though. Like Dennis is always my favorite character, but like my second favorite character like just changes every time I rewatch the shows.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like sometimes it's Charlie, sometimes it's Dee, sometimes it's Frank. Mac is I never like personally he's okay. He's very core to the show. But like he's my favorite character just because how necessary he is to be made fun of by the other characters.
Mac was my favorite in one episode when they
Which
get
one?
the
Country Mac?
no.
When he's eating the burritos out of the garbage bag?
Oh, that is pretty awesome. It was chimichangas.
Chimichangas.
Yeah, it is chimichangas, yeah.
Yo, the
It's when-
episode
it's when he just decided to be like, yeah, I don't know what's going to go on this season, so I'm going to gain 50 pounds in real life.
Yep.
it looked like a fat suit. It looked fake because it was just all gut.
It did look fake, but it was totally
It
real.
was real.
It was real.
And I love how the Netflix like box art for it was just Mac like shirtless, fat, laying down.
Yep.
No, so Mac was my favorite in one episode. The one when Dennis's mom dies and they get the house, they make it the party mansion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when they realize like they don't have friends, like they're trying to say who they can invite over, and Mac's like, nope, can't invite him. I banged his sister. And they're like, how about this one? Nope, banged his sister. And Charlie's like, she was gross. She was gross. Just for some reason that just Mac I thought was hysterical with that.
Jabroni, such a great word.
Jabronis.
That's we spoke about that one recently on here.
I believe so.
Which one?
Jabroni, because I didn't know what the word bougie was, and I just heard the word, and I was like, it's such a great word, and then I was like, jabroni, it's such a great word. Did you get me the clip notes for Kanye yet?
No, I the same thing happened. Let me see if I can just find this. What if I just find the speech and play it for you?
Oh, I would love that.
Can we do that?
I
Yes.
don't know. Who's gonna sue us?
Kanye? I feel like he would.
It's good publicity.
Being sued by Kanye?
I would love.
Also expensive. Are you really gonna do this?
I'm trying to find it. Hang on.
Apparently
Oh.
it's long. I don't know if I want to listen to this whole shit. I hate Kanye.
We won't get sued. The people that posted this on the internet of the
Exactly.
recording will be sued. Yeah.
So just me?
Kanye West.
No. I mean, wherever we're about to get the recording from.
All right, hang on.
Well, make sure you quote the site, Anthony.
It's MTV.com.
Should be easy enough.
Can you hear it?
No.
No.
Please hold.
Just let it play, and then we'll have to listen to it later.
Do you hear it now?
No.
That's unfortunate. She really does look like the Penguin. This is terrifying.
Yeah. I don't even care anymore, Kanye said. Matt, you haven't been here in like weeks. What do you have to bring?
What is this, show and tell time?
Yes.
You guys continue. I'm going to watch this and then tell you what happened.
But now, is that audio going through the podcast, though?
Hard to say. It would appear so. Yes, it is.
So we should shut up.
Maybe.
Just let us think to talk again. Raise your hand if you heard me.
Wait, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Please hold.
What is going
I'm
on?
going to send you guys a link, and you can watch it at the same time.
No, that's not going to work because our sounds will come through with yours, and it'll just be a mess.
So one of you watch the video, and that'll record as well.
It's not going to be in sync, and it's just... NSYNC, remember them? It's just not going to be in sync, and
You can't even say it right.
Oh my god. Did you see there was a hilarious thing? It ended up being fake online, but it was Joey Fatone writes a letter to One Direction. Did you
that
see
was
this?
fake?
That was fake, but how hilarious is it?
Really hilarious.
It's honestly really funny. I just like that he made multiple references to, and come on, I'm the second... You're telling me I'm the second most famous person in sync? I mean, come on. I'm Joey Fatone, for crying out loud.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. It was like an Onion type thing.
That was one of the funniest things I've read in a long time.
Yeah, it really was.
Anthony, have you read this?
No, sorry. I was still very confused by the video.
This is, or Brian, I think that is worth reading live on the podcast.
You go for it, man.
Proceed.
I don't know where it is. My head hurts too much.
You guys are the worst. Just one of you do something.
Do you want to read it, Anthony, or am I reading it?
You read it.
My eyes have been closed for most of the podcast.
There's like random clips of this video now that play throughout this episode. You're just going to hear the crowd cheering for a little while.
I just like how hard we try.
Brian, are you reading something or not?
I was looking for it.
Should I play this video or not?
No.
Okay.
All right. So apparently One Direction is taking a break.
Mm-hmm.
Classic band hiatus.
So this
or is it?
this is a little lengthy, but just stay with me.
Worth it.
So it says, "Hey guys, it's Joey Fatone, former member of NSYNC and the current announcer of Family Feud, the job I've always dreamed of. This weekend, while sitting on the toilet and crying, I loved my life. I flipped through my iPhone and saw that you announced a 1-year hiatus beginning in March. I just want to congratulate you guys and wish you well. I'm sure 2016 will be a wonderful time for everyone from One Direction to pursue some independent projects before regrouping as a stronger band 1 year later. Here's to spreading your wings." Haha, psych. Which is also funny, Andy, because... Yep. Here's how it's going to go down, fellas. While you're all on your hiatus, Harry will record some dope singles of Beyonce, Ryan Adams... Who was Ryan Adams, by the way?
Doesn't matter.
And Wiz Khalifa come out with a killer solo album produced by Pharrell and Timbaland, cut his hair, dye his hair, do his second less awesome album, let his hair grow super long and wear it in 2 braids, crush a self-effacing cameo with Judd Apatow movie, I can't read, buzz his hair and release a 3rd self-produced album on which his hints at being bisexual that everyone will call his best work. The rest of you are fucked. I mean fucked. I'm the second most successful... I am the second most successful former member of NSYNC, and I am Joey Fatone. Say that out loud to yourself. Besides Justin Timberlake, Joey Fatone is the most successful member of NSYNC. Here's me being a spokesman for Bosley hair restoration last year. And that's a picture of him with like the Bosley ad.
Oh, man.
Best case scenario, you'll do a 6-week stint in Minions, the musical on Broadway, where you bounce around different hosting jobs on channels like Spike and True TV. Do you know what Chris Kirkpatrick is doing? Because I don't. He's completely unreachable. He might be managing a Best Buy in Sacramento. He might be dead. No one knows. Lewis, I'm looking at you. Lewis is a member in One Direction, Anthony, because I know you don't know that.
Thank you. I actually needed you to clear that up.
That's hilarious. Do you know what he's doing? Me neither. I don't know him.
There is one exception. If one of you is gay, you might have a shot. Wait till One Direction has been dead for 2 years, kiss your hot boyfriend in an award show, then ride that relevance like a beautiful boner and pray to God you'll get a show on Bravo. It's not that you guys aren't talented. It's that Harry is so much cuter, cooler, and more talented than the rest of you. Deep down, you've always known that, but you will never truly understand it until you're in your grimy little condo, sitting in your boxers, sucking a chow mein noodle off your PlayStation controller, and watching Harry blow it up on SNL. Jesus Christ, I wish I was still in NSYNC. Jesus, fuck, I would give all my hair to go back to that. Anyway, enjoy the next few months, One Direction, because they're your last.
Wow.
So
I
good.
wish that was real.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Joey Fatone would have quickly been the coolest person in the world.
He still is, just because he's associated with that.
True. He was a Bosley for Med ad I did earlier this year. Awesome.
Really awesome. That's definitely solid.
Yeah.
Oh god. I switched tabs and I saw the picture again of the penguin. It's just terrifying.
There's a whole bunch of them. It's fucking hysterical. I don't, like, how did she think that looked good? Like, how?
I don't know. So, Brian, was today a sad day for you? I know you were a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan.
Yeah, Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Big Nightmare on Elm Street fan. A big Scream fan, too.
Well, that's true. But I remember when we were younger, you were a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan.
Oh, yeah, I still am.
Yeah.
I'm happy they're going to be rebooting it again, which is great because they fucking murdered it in the last reboot.
Oh, they are rebooting it again.
No pun intended.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I see what... yeah, no, definitely. I didn't even know he was sick.
Do you know what he passed? Oh, cancer. Jeez.
Brain cancer.
That's terrifying.
I had no idea he was sick, though, because he was still doing shit.
He was also like 75, which I feel like whatever you die from at 75 is natural causes.
I don't think that's how it works.
If you're like 82 and you get bit by a shark, it's like natural causes because why were you in the ocean and you're wrinkly and you're slow? It was time.
Natural causes.
Yeah.
There's our episode title.
That's right. What did One Direction die from? Natural causes.
I was going to say something, Anthony, and then I don't remember because we talked about that instead. Damn it.
Something about the remaking it was Craven.
No, that's what made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, Anthony, I have a project that you and I can do, like with the streaming stuff.
Okay.
You didn't buy Until Dawn, right?
I did not.
Well, it was good.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say buy it because it's like 9 or 10 hours and like that's it.
Sure.
I really enjoyed it. I beat it in like, I don't know, a couple days. It was quick. But we should get together and stream it, and you should play it and make your choices. We should just make fun of it as we play it. Because there's a lot of things to make fun of as you play that game.
I'm down.
For example, like a girl running outside in her bra and panties when it's snowing.
Wait. Did you just say I shouldn't buy it, but I should buy it so that we could play it?
No, you shouldn't buy it.
That's what I heard. That's
Right?
totally what I heard.
Okay.
We should play mine.
Oh. Gotcha.
Because I have it.
So I should go to you.
Or I could just bring my system to you.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, this makes a lot more sense
You
now.
know, yeah. You
Thanks
know
for
what wasn't.
clarifying.
You know what wasn't clear there? The implication.
Yeah, I'm down. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Especially because I wanted to play the game, but I feel like that's one of those games that I would much rather enjoy playing with someone else.
Yeah, I mean, parts of it are like, creepy where... Like, I was never, like, truly scared. Like, I'm not good at horror games. Like, I get scared.
Yeah.
Like, The Evil Within, I played through that game, and there were, like, times I had to, like, pause the game and, like, walk around and, like, get my composure because I got frightened.
I didn't sleep for a week after playing PT.
I never actually got through PT.
That was terrifying.
Right, so like I'm not good with horror games. I get very scared. This I was able to play like no issues. Like there was never anything. I didn't want to like walk anymore because I was too scared. Like something like that. Like it was scary at times, but it was not like it was playable. Very very playable. But it was just laughable. Like at so many things. Like I said, that girl going outside in the snowstorm in her bra and panties. Mm-hmm. At one point, you're outside rolling around in the snow like in a tank top. Then like some people just getting like water that's outside in a snowstorm and then get out and like just like fine. Like no.
As someone that has fallen through ice, I can tell you that no, that didn't happen.
No.
Do you remember the first game that scared you?
The Page Master for Sega Genesis.
Oh my god, yes! I completely forgot about that game. I didn't even think to go back that far.
Wow.
The haunted level was terrifying.
The whole game was just terrifying.
Great game.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary. Do you remember that game? There was a game for 64. At the time, it was like very, very modern in how many things it like, how many objects it allowed you to like pick up and interact with in the environment. Do you remember the game Manhunt?
Yeah, I loved Manhunt.
Yeah, that game, that was terrifying.
It was not for 64. That was a PlayStation 2, but go on.
Oh, PlayStation 2? But you can kill someone with a plastic bag by sneaking up behind them and suffocating them.
Yeah, I played that game at Brian's house, and I distanced myself from him a little bit because he enjoyed it way too much.
Yeah, you really did. You were like, check out the plastic bag thing. I was like...
He's like, well, I'm going to throw this brick at this guy's head and he's going to die.
Well, the thing with that game was there was 3 levels of execution for each one, but how long you could stalk behind without getting caught. There was like the green, the yellow, and the red was the most violent. Mm-hmm. So with the paper bag, like you would suffocate them, but as you were suffocating, you would just start punching them in the face. You would see blood coming through the paper bag as you were punching them. It was incredible. I loved that game. And remember, the microphone worked with that, where if you would make sounds into the microphone, they would hear the sounds. You could draw people by like yelling into your microphone.
That's right.
Brian just going, hoo-hoo.
I used to do that. I used to do sounds.
I think we've established that caw and tookie don't work.
I don't think I was caw and tookie then, because I don't think I watched Evolution at the time. But I was making sounds.
Could you please stop? You are embarrassing me.
I'm going to shoot him.
By the way, we have gone through this in at least 10 episodes.
Sure.
And it started in like episode 2 when Matt quoted that exact same thing he just quoted.
I believe it.
Ice cream.
We need to stop quoting the same quotes from Evolution.
We should just pick another random movie that we've either none of us have seen or only seen a handful of times and just watch it a bunch on our own time and not together to see if when we are together and quote it, if we pick up the same quotes.
Well, Brian, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Is a beef patty something or nothing?
Something.
I win!
Kirk must look awfully funny naked.
Is it awfully strange? Come on, Matt. Actually, I don't know what it is.
No.
When are we gonna get together and just do these commentaries?
Tomorrow.
Done.
Tomorrow.
Done.
All right. There you have it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to Boston tomorrow. I can't do it.
You jerk.
I really would have.
Yeah,
I would have too.
I know. That's why I thought it'd be beneficial to think through what I'm actually doing tomorrow.
Matt,
I hear that.
How about this, Matt? You pick a day, and since Anthony and I are good people, we'll make it work.
Yes, we're good people.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're not a good person, Matt. That's what I'm.
Matt, did you pick up the implication?
Yeah.
You know what? There's no implication, Matt. You're a shit person because you don't do this with us. So you
now
the
explain to me what a shit person is.
A piece of shit.
I'm just curious if he's a shitty acting person or if he is a person made of shit.
He's not a person made of shit. I didn't flush him down the toilet.
Well, you did
Do you eat
call him a
people
shit
like
person.
do you eat people like me for breakfast?
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Was it you that I was playing The Last of Us with, where the guy that we were playing against was Grizzly Adams' beard?
What a great username.
It was pretty awesome.
We need to play that again.
Great game.
Well, we have like 50 minutes to find out if Metal Gear is Eastern or not.
Yeah.
The countdown on my system is going to midnight.
So, okay, explain to me how pre-downloading these things work. Do I actually have to initiate the pre-downloading, or does it just happen in the background?
You should see it on your dash right now.
On my dash?
Like on like the main screen. If it didn't start, you just go into your library and then you go to the game where the countdown is and you hit download.
Okay, so I did that. I went in and I started the download, but it didn't... Is there a way to make it start automatically? I know, I'm really just concerned. This has nothing to do with the podcast.
Yeah, where the timer is, you hit that, then there's a box that says set auto download.
Gotcha. I have to do that next time.
Check that shit off.
I got a nice set of themes though because of all the games that I pre-ordered.
Yeah, I pre-ordered like fucking everything.
Yeah. I love that when you spend $240 and get absolutely nothing in return.
Right, but then it's like free when they come out.
See, I tried explaining that to my friend and he didn't get that logic at all.
I tried to explain that to my mother because my mother was like behind me when we were on vacation at the PlayStation there, and I was looking at what was out. She's like, "Why does all that say purchased?" Like, because I pre-ordered all this. She's like, "That's like $600." I'm like, right, but that money's gone already, so it's like free when it comes out. She's like, I don't think that's how it works.
That is the exact conversation that I had with my friend.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, I literally pre-ordered, I think it was like 9 games that were pre-ordered.
I think I only pre-ordered 4, but even that I was like, whew.
Yeah, 9. 9.
What did you pre-order?
Metal Gear,
Mhm.
Uncharted, Rainbow Six, Division, NHL, Tony Hawk,
Oh, Tony Hawk.
both Uncharted's actually. It's the Nathan Drake and 4.
So that's 7.
Yeah, there's one more. I can turn my system on and just fucking figure this out, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Battlefront.
Oh, yeah, you go.
Battlefront, the Nathan Drake collection, Mad Max, and Metal Gear.
I'm very happy I didn't do Mad Max. I have to watch. The reviews aren't bad. There's the embargoes up, but it's mainly like car combat that doesn't intrigue me anymore.
It seems pretty cool to me. Well, you know what it is? I love the universe. I've always loved the Mad Max movies. So
I do too, and that's why I was excited. But then I was like skeptical, and then now I'm pretty. I'll eventually get it when it comes down in price because it's only single player. It's not going to stay $60 forever.
Sure,
but I will play it eventually.
right. Anyway. That's all we have for this week. If you want to keep the conversation going, you can hit us up at our Twitter accounts. I'm at AEJ Costanzo. Brian is at big_Bruins. If you want to email us, the email address is sspodcast1@gmail.com. Have a shitty week. Not a question.
That wasn't.
It wasn't. Exactly.
I know. I said it wasn't. By the way, can you do me a favor? When you post this shit on the freaking collaborate thing, whatever the hell it is, can you stop putting the wrong number and question mark? Because it makes my life a little annoying. Can you put 30?
Well, you see, I had started renaming the episodes 1 question mark when we came up with an actual format for it. So in my organizational system, it works.
Can you change this one to 36, please?
I could, but I'm not going to.
Can you